Meru here, and today we have very special video. I'm going to be reviewing One Piece chapter 1026. Yeah, so we're there. I love One Piece, and I read it every week, and I have one friend who we talk about One Piece all the time. But I wanted to review it because it's fun, and I want to talk to more people about One Piece. So this is gonna be the start of a new series of videos, which is gonna be I'm gonna try my best to review One Piece, Dr. Stone, and My Hero Academia every week. So that's gonna be 3 videos every Sunday, or at least a video every Sunday and Monday in this channel. So welcome to my nerd corner, where I talk about nerdy things I like, and today we are going to be reviewing One Piece chapter 1026, the pivotal sorry, my English. The pivotal clash. Okay, so the title screen, the title picture this time is the reader request is Nami and Leo fashioning cute clothes for a lion cub. And it's just Nami fashioning some outfit for a little lion, a little lion. I have my phone over here so that I can remember everything that happened. I've read it twice, so I think I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. We're just going through it as we go. The way that I'm going to review is inspired by Tekking 101. I've been watching him for years. So if you see similarities, it's because inspired by the way that he works. So let's go. Okay, let's start. So it starts in the flower capital, where everybody's having a party, everybody's enjoying. And by the way, I'm not gonna know names because I'm just really bad at names, but I'll get better as I keep going. Okay, this is my first One Piece review. It'll give me a chance. Okay. But we're in the flower capital, where everybody's having a party, and then the guy with the mask is with Otama, and he's like, "Oh, are you enjoying yourself, Otama?" And then he's reminiscing about what that is not Otama, that's Otoko. Otama is the cheeks girl, and with the dumpling girl. He's reminiscing about Otama and how she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go. Don't try to stop me." And he wanted to stop her. He's like, "Oh, get back here," but she didn't. She's like, "I have to do something. I can't just not do anything." So she gets in a boat with Speed. So he's just reminiscing about how she left, and he's just wondering how she is, if she's doing okay. And then from the top, you see Onigashima arriving, just appearing from the mist of the clouds. It's appearing, and it's so cool. And then we see Kaido and Momonosuke eye to eye. They are eyeing each other, and Momonosuke's scared shitless. But the dragons are face to face, and they're just Kaido's just what the fuck is going on, my dude? He's like, whomst is this dragon right in front of me, and why is he pink? And then Luffy's just like, "Come on, you gotta do something, Momonosuke." And then Yamato's just like, "Oh shit, that's Momo? I didn't, wow." And let me see. Yeah, Yamato's all like, "Oh my god, it's him." And then Queen is like, "Oh, I don't know who that dragon is, but it's an enemy." And Yamato was keeping Kaido busy. That's why Kaido didn't show up, because Yamato was keeping him busy. So they're an enemy, so we have to consider them an enemy. And then Kaido's like, "Okay, goodbye," and tries to do a fire breath, or blast breath. It's called blast breath. That's what it, at least in this translation. And I'm reading the like official Shonen Jump translation. That's the one I'm reading. That's the one I always read, and the one I will continue to read because I can and I will. So if you don't like it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it's whatever. But Kaido blasts Momo, but Momo manages to dodge it, and it's like trying to get him to stop attacking him because he's not here to fight. He's scared shitless. But Luffy's just like, yo, let's try to beat him. He does his elephant gun, and he hurts him, and then he tells Momo to bite into Kaido and not let go. And at first, Momo is just like, oh, I kind of don't want to do this. I kind of don't. Oh, hold on. Let me move my mic a little bit closer. Momo's like, oh shit, I kind of don't want to do this. I'm scared. But then he reminisces about all the stuff that Kaido has done to him, to his parents, to his kingdom, to his family, to just everything that he stands for. So he goes and chomp, like Pac-Man. Just chomps on Kaido's fucking long-ass neck. And it's just like, Kaido's just like, what the fuck? Like, how dare you? How dare you hurt me like this? And then Momo lets go, and he's just like thinking about, oh hey look, it's 420. It's 420. 420. I was watching a like 2-hour video about Blair White. I don't know her. I just wanted to watch a 2-hour video about it. 2.5 hours. It's fine. I'm fine. Anyways, Luffy punches Kaido, and then he's like, yo, Momo. And we see the moon being covered, and then you see Jack, who was fighting the dog guy. I'm sorry. I don't remember name. I'm bad. I'm awful at names, okay? So don't judge me. It's the dog guy. I only remember Nekomamushi because he's a cat and I love cats. I also love dogs, but I just forgot his name. Anyways, the dog guy, he's in the floor. He's on his knees. And then Nekomamushi is also shown to be on the floor. And Pearl Sparrow with a giant axe. He's like, oh, you think it's because you're unlucky? No, it's because I'm lucky. And it's like, shut the fuck up, Pearl Sparrow. You lost an arm. Shut the fuck up, bro. Just shut it, okay? So, and we see, what's her name? Carrot. How did I forget her name? Her name is literally Carrot. Carrot and Wanda, they're like, oh shit, the Sulong wore off. Oh, what are we gonna do? And then, Luffy, you see Luffy telling Momo, like, hey, you bit Kaido, like, you straight up bit him, like, if you did that, what else are you scared of? Like, what are you scared of? You can't be afraid of anything else. You literally bit Kaido. He's the scariest thing. You bit him. That's the scariest thing you could have done. You did it. Now move on. Grow a pair. Even though Momo's like, what, 8? Momo's like 8 years old, bro. And you're making an 8-year-old fight a giant monster. But we're fine. We're good. It's child labor. They don't have any child labor laws in Wano, let alone One Piece. So let's just have this 8-year-old who got turned into a 28-year-old fight a giant dragon monster. I mean, he is also a giant dragon, but a much weaker one at that. But anyways, Luffy's all like, oh hey, you don't have anything to be scared of now, so you can try to get Onigashima to not drop on top of the flower capital. So, you gotta do that. And then Sanji, we see Sanji and Zoro for one panel talking about like, being all like, oh, it was that Momo, and Zoro's just like, no, that can't be. It couldn't be Momo. That's no way. There's no way. So they're like fighting back to back, and it's a really cool panel because I love seeing like Zoro and Sanji fight together, because they hate each other but they also love each other, and it's just like a back and forth fighting, and I love it. But I love it when they start like when they're actually really good friends, because they do trust each other very well. I love that connection that they have, where they're just really good friends but they also hate each other so much. They're just like, they respect each other to a point, but they're very, I love them. I love their shenanigans, but they're like, oh shit, is it Momo? And there's Zoro doesn't believe it. Zoro's just like, there's no way. Luffy's all like, oh, don't worry about Kaido, and then he's like, I'll win, and everybody's cheering him on. Everyone's like, yo, go big bro, and Momo, everybody. There's like Luffy and Momo, go, go, go. And we see Kaido start to fight Luffy in his hybrid form with his Kanabo, and he's all like, there's not a single chance that you could beat me. And Luffy's all like badass, being like, as long as I'm alive, I have infinite chances of beating your ass, and I will beat your ass. I promise you that. And we trust Luffy. We know Luffy's gonna kick his ass eventually. We don't know how, but we know he is. We know he's gonna do it. We just don't know how yet. You know, it's Luffy. He always figures out a way. But they start fighting, and then the sky begins to like open up, like the clouds begin to spread, and you see the moon, the full fucking moon, and it comes out. So then Jack and Perospero look up and they're like, oh fuck, I'm screwed, aren't I? Yep. They both get up, the dog and Nekomamushi, they both get up and they get into their sulong, and then they do that Oden one sword style. So it's like commemorating like the image of Oden. They're just like, we're gonna end you for Oden's sake. So like one sword style, one sword Oden. Hold on. One Oden one sword style. My bad. Oden one sword style. And then Nekomamushi's like feline frenzy, and then Dog is, I'm just gonna call him Dog. Dog is canine cleaver. And they basically end up, like, it literally says Perospero is down and out, and then Jack is down and out. Like, they're both done. And then we end with a panel of Orochi being like, oh fuck, what do I do now? We just see, like, we know this man has died twice already. We gotta kill him like a bajillion times before he's like a Hydra. He's literally a Hydra, where you cut off one head and two come off, and two more come out. So he's like an immortal being, but we're gonna kill him. He's weak. He's hella weak. I just want someone to just finish ending him. Honestly, if the other guys are like still alive, the ones that if K9mon is still alive, he deserves to take one of the heads. But anyways, this chapter had basically, all in all, we see Momo getting some courage and actually starts fighting Kaido, and Luffy helping him out, and Luffy being like, hey yo, I'm gonna win. I don't care how many times you defeat me, I'm gonna win. Like, this is, it's planned. Like, I have it planned. Even if the only way you can stop me from beating you is killing me. He's straight up like, as long as I survive this fight with you, I can come back and try to beat you again and again and again. So Luffy is not gonna give up, because it's Luffy. We love him. Momo is actually getting some character development here. Because you gotta remember, Momo he's like 8. And to him, it's only been a couple of months since he lost his family. It's only been a couple of months. Not even, like, maybe at most, like, half a year since he lost his father, his mother, and his sister. And he's a kid. He's just a little kid. He's a child. And he has the entire country of Wano on his shoulders. But he's 8. And now he did the sacrificial thing where he basically told Shinobu to turn him into an adult. She did it. So now he's technically an adult physically, but not mentally. Mentally, he's still a child. So he's still scared. That's like we saw in the last chapter where he was just ramaging through everything with his eyes closed because he's a kid and he's afraid of heights. Specifically because Kaido held him by the neck, like on the castle, like him looking down, like, oh shit, if he lets go, I'll die. So that's what I think his fear of heights comes from, because Kaido held him like from the balcony, and he's like, if I let go, you're dead. If I let go, you're straight up dead. So, oh my god, I have this hair in the way. Is it better now? I think it's better now. Anyways, yeah, no, Momo has been growing in the past couple of chapters. He's gone from like this scaredy cat to like someone that's actually like, getting a bit of courage, making his own decisions. And I really can't wait to see how he's gonna help in the fight, or just how he's going to keep Onigashima from just plowing down the flower capital and everybody in it. And I also want to see Yamato and Luffy fight together, cause like Yamato's gonna join the Straw Hats. Come on, Yamato has to join the Straw Hats. She's so cool. Yamato has to. Like, I know we just got Jinbei, and like we also want Carrot to join, but Yamato's so cool. Yamato's so cool, and she has a dream. She wants to be Odin. She wants to be like Odin. She wants to travel the world and see what the world has in store. And I really think that they're gonna join Luffy and help Luffy become king of the pirates, which would be really cool, seeing as like Kaido wanted to be also the king of pirates, and then Yamato's like, no, I'm not gonna go with you. I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. Yamato's really cool. I love their whole aesthetic, their whole like, hey, I want to be Odin thing. And before you say anything about me calling Yamato she, Yamato, like, Yamato isn't seen to be either like non-binary or trans or anything like Kiku. Kiku is canonically a transgender character. Kiku is a trans woman. We know this because in the SBS, or I think it was either the SBS or the Viva card, it says that Kiku's gender is physically male, but female at heart, which is the Japanese way of saying she's a girl. For Yamato, however, her got confused. Her Viva card just says female. So it's not that Yamato is like trans or anything. Yamato doesn't go out of her way to look or appear any type of transgender, and I'm not saying that you have to. There's a lot of transgender people who just feel comfortable changing like one thing, or like, they don't have as much body dysphoria, or they just don't have body dysphoria at all. They just, they're just trans. But Yamato is seen to be called he, I think, because Kaido wants Yamato to be the king of, or like the shogun of Wano, and that's a title that's usually given to men. So he's probably just like, oh, you're my son now, like you're gonna act like my son. And also the fact that Yamato wants to be Odin. It's not necessarily in terms of a gender thing, it's just a admiring thing. Like, it's like me saying like, hey, I want to be like Valkyrie. I want to be Valkyrie. Like, she's great. Like, I love Valkyrie. She's amazing. And while I want to be like her, it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm like, Yamato is probably like, oh, I want to be Odin. I want to be like as courageous and as great as him. It wants to be not necessarily seen as like, oh my god, you are the Odin, but more like, oh, you're like Odin, you're that strong. Want to be as courageous and as strong and as loyal as as Odin was. That's what I think. Oh wow, I've been going on for 20 minutes. I'm not as good as teching. I'll never be as good as teching. He's been doing this for years, and I'm just starting. But my final thoughts on the chapter is it's a very well balanced chapter. We see Perospero finally getting beat, because I was tired of seeing Perospero around. Like, he needed to go. Homie needed to go. If you hear a weird sound, it's just me. I'm gonna let go of that. I'm gonna stop. Instead, I'm gonna go squish. I'm gonna go squish the little squishy squish. But yeah, no, Jack is finally down. And so is Perospero. That's good. We also saw, like, Big Mom, like, around, but she's not. She's just like, oh, shit, some stuff's going on. She's kind of doing her own thing. She's not really paying attention to Kaido right now. But everybody else is, like, their own fights. I want to see next chapter more of Luffy. More of, like, Luffy and Kaido's fight. I want to see more of that. I want to see where this new Orochi is gonna go, like, what she's gonna do, what she's gonna try to do, and who's gonna be the next person to slice one of his heads off. I really want to know. And I'm really excited for this, like, Luffy, Kaido, Momo, Yamato fight. I think it's gonna be really cool. I want to see more of Yamato's powers, and I want to see what else Luffy has in store for this fight, because we know Luffy is dumb as hell, but he is a great tactician. He knows what he's doing when it comes to a fight. He's very creative when it comes to fighting, especially when it comes to using his devil fruit and haki and stuff like that. He's a quick learner. He learns really quickly, and he can adapt really quickly. He's really good at adapting to when it comes to fighting and stuff. So I'm really excited to see how Luffy is going to win this fight, because it's just like, I just want to know. I, like, thinking about it, Kaido is, like, probably the strongest person, maybe the only other person that so far that we've met that could probably beat Kaido is Big Mom. And only, like Big Mom and maybe Shanks, but we don't know enough about Shanks to make any judgment of it. But so far that we fought, in terms of fighting, Big Mom and Kaido are the biggest, are, like, the strongest ones Luffy has ever faced. So seeing how he beats them is gonna be something. It's gonna be a thrill, because, like, they barely got out of Totland with Big Mom, and now Big Mom is here. So once they beat Kaido, are they gonna have to, like, fight Big Mom, or is Big Mom gonna flee? Or how are they gonna do that? Because, you know, there's just so much going on all at the same time that it's hard to keep up with everything. And for me, it's really hard to keep up with characters, because I'm really bad at putting names to faces. Like, I know the character, I can explain everything about them, but, like, when it comes to naming them, I'm just like, I don't know. It's really hard. Maybe next time I'll have, like, a little list of names and stuff that I'm gonna talk about, but for now this is just, like, a trial of me trying to, like figure out if I like doing reviews, and so far I like it. There's gonna be a bit of editing here and there. I don't know, I'm not that great at editing, but we'll see. I'll see if I can upload the other two reviews, one for Dr. Stone and one for My Hero Academia. And but this was the one for One Piece, and I'm gonna try to do this every week, every Sunday. I'm gonna have the 3 reviews, and we'll see. So yeah, thank you for watching. Tell me in the comments below what you thought of this chapter, or if, you know, let's have a conversation about One Piece, because I need more friends that like One Piece. Because One Piece is amazing. It's great. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe to see more of me. Hello, goodbye. And I'll see you next week, or next time. I don't know. Meru out. Bye bye.